So here's my able-bodied assistant Mac, here to show you a little bit about where we place the dogs and what we mean by a tight lead. So Mackenzie at the moment is sitting beside me on a loose lead. We have this nice smile in our line. So if I want her to walk right beside me, I just give her this much lead and she walks beside me on a loose lead. If I want her to walk at a distance and have a nice sniff around on her walk, then I'll just give us a little bit more room and still got a smile in my line. It's not that simple when you're first teaching them, and I find it's easier to teach dogs on the full length of your lead, hopefully a 6 foot, maybe a 4 foot, but certainly no less than that. You need a long lead so that your timing doesn't need to be quite so good. You get a little bit of leeway before you have to stop, and also so that your dog does get the opportunity to try and keep on a loose lead within that length. If you've got a nice short lead, your poor dog doesn't have much of a chance to get a loose lead between you and them while they're learning this technique. And the other thing I think that's important is to understand that this is a training session. You are going to have to do a few stops and starts before your dog understands. So let's see how that works a bit. Mackenzie's not really good at pulling on the lead, but I'll give it our best shot for you. Mac, come. Good girl. So Mackenzie and I can come for a walk, and if she pulls out to the front, I can just stop. And as I stop, she'll wait for me and look back and go, what are you doing? Why aren't we walking? As soon as she goes, yep, that's cool, I'll just come back and see what you're doing, that's when I set off and walk again. So I expect for your dog, that's going to be right at the very end of a very long lead, and you're going to be working very hard to keep your dog within the length of that 4 to 6 foot lead. The less you say to your dog, the more they get the chance to stop and think about what they're doing. But you shouldn't need to do this too many times before your dog understands, hey, the only way I'm going to go for a walk is if my lead's nice and loose. It's going to take a lot of patience, it's going to take a lot of consistency, and it's going to take very good timing on your part, because you're going to be very used to feeling that pull on the line. That's why I say to you, make sure you're watching your dog and the lead, and make sure that you can see when it's about to go tight and be ready to stop and not take one more step.